Du-du-du-du. All right. Hey, what's up, Mike? I figured, what the hell? I'm just gonna do it now because I want to turn some stuff. I got to get some projects going, so I need some stuff for this show I got coming up. Hey, Steve, what's going on? How are you? I just a complete random decided to pop on here, so I got some pieces that I'm gonna give a shot to. Hey, John, how are you? So I got a small chunk of, I would say, guess the wood, but if you see my lives, you already know what it is. I got a small chunk of cherry on here. I'm gonna try and do something with, and then I've got a show coming up in February. Jesse, how are you? Brian, good to have you. And then I got a show coming up in February that I got to do some stuff for. So I'm gonna do some of these bottle stoppers and maybe some bottle openers. But I don't have a ton of stuff prepped, so I'm gonna have to kind of cut it as I go. But yes, stay away from painting. Yes, I want to stay away from painting. My wife and I spent. Oh, hang on, let me switch this around. My wife and I spent all day yesterday painting in our house, and so I've had enough of painting. So do them first. No, dude, I've already got the cherry mounted on the lathe, so I'm gonna do the cherry first. Here, I'll show you guys. See, literally like a little tiny piece. I can wrap my hand around it, but on this side, it's like a live edge. So yeah, painting exactly, Steve. So here's a problem. So I hate painting with a passion, right? I hate it, but I'm good at it. Like I'm good at cutting and whatnot. Like I do all straight lines, no tape, nothing, right? So that's the unfortunate part. So I'm just trying to avoid it. But my wife is amazing. She's actually inside painting again today. Hollow form. No. I'm not doing that. This one is way too small for a hollow form. I've got other pieces that I'll do as a hollow form. But yeah, be funny, Mike, because I guarantee if I did it, Ben would pop in. No, I've got other stuff I can do like this. Here's another log of cherry, and then I've got another log of cherry, and then I've got yet another log. I've got a lot of cherry. This is just from one log I cut up. So who knows? Hey Brian, appreciate that. Joe, how you doing? I haven't seen you in a while. Hope you've been good. Swear mentioning it is gonna bring him in. Yeah, that's funny. Because the last time I did a live, it was mentioned about a hollow form, or I said I was doing a hollow form. Mike Wilson said, "I guarantee you Ben's gonna pop in," and then sure enough, Ben popped in. It was just really funny, kind of like Beetlejuice. Yeah, all you got to do is go hollow form, hollow form, hollow form. See if he pops in. Where did I get the wall-mounted sweeper? What do you mean the wall-mounted sweeper? I don't know what you're looking at. Well, that's an air cleaner. That's a dust collector. Are you talking like in the corner over here, or wherever it is there? That thing? Glad you've been good, Joe. Top right of my wall. Okay, I'm gonna assume because I think the camera stuff's reversed. I think you're talking about over there. Are you talking about that right there, Braden? If you are, that's a shop vac. I got a video coming out on that one. How much was the dust collector? Well, first of all, I'm Canadian, so everything's too expensive. uh, but I paid about $650 for this, and it is a 1.5 horse with two 4-inch inlets. And then, of course, it's got the HEPA filter on top. So for $650 with the HEPA filter was actually pretty good. It was a Black Friday thing, or not Black Friday. It was a Christmas thing. So it actually Worked out really well. Referring to the Hoover in the corner. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. So that is actually made by a company called Giraffe Tools. It's a wall-mounted shop vac, and it's really freaking cool. The suction is a little bit less than a traditional shop vac, but it's got a 30-foot retractable hose that fits all around my shop. So it's amazing, and it's on the wall. So I got a video coming out for that, hopefully this week. I just got to edit it. So stay tuned for that one. Looks like the Bauer dust collector. So it probably is, because that dust collector is made by Busy Bee Tools. And Busy Bee Tools, all of their tools are made by another company that makes tools for companies all around the world. So if you look at Busy Bee and Grizzly, a lot of their stuff is identical. Or Craftex is Busy Bee's brand. And Grizzly tools are identical because they're both made by the same company. But in addition to that, the owner of Grizzly and the owner of Busy Bee are actually brothers. So looks like the Bauer dust collector. Harbor Freight is $350. If it's $350 for the Harbor Freight one, is that with the HEPA filter on top? Because that's a really good bonus on it. Skylar dust collector, yeah, 100%. And woodworking is very expensive. Like it can be. Buy used. That's what I would say. Buy used where you can. Like I have taken a lot of years to build up a lot of the collection that I have, but it's not cheap. Woodworking's pricey. All right. I'm going to blow my mask off and wipe it off so I can actually see wherever I put my cloth somewhere. This shop is a fair size, but I always lose stuff because I put it down. And then I forget where I put it. Love my shop. Awesome. Oh, thank you. Giraffe products for the shop vac thing. Yeah. So it's Giraffe Tools. So it's made overseas, but they've got an address in what is it, California, I think. So, but it is most definitely an overseas product. I really like it so far. When the video comes out, you'll see it. And when the video does come out, I'll have a link there that you can use to go check it out on their website. For me in Canada, so I guess you pay for convenience because the cost of the shop vac for me in Canada is just over $500 for me to buy. But again, that's Canada. Canada is expensive for everything. So laser surgery still working. Yeah, absolutely it is. So I quit smoking the beginning of December, and we're middle to end of January now, and I still haven't smoked. So it's actually worked really well. It's almost 2 months. Let me see, make sure I didn't miss anything else. How big is my shop? My shop is, what is it? 22 by 22. What am I using for heat? I'll show you what I'm using for heat. Hang on. I got to turn this gradually. So there's my heater right here. This is a 7,500 watt heater. Now all my shop walls are insulated, and so that helps big time. And then this past summer, my wife and I did this. So there is an attic space above there. Originally, they had actually insulated the rafters right underneath the sheeting in the roof, which posed a problem for ice damming and whatnot on the roof. So dropped it down flat, insulated it, poly-tarped it, and whatnot. So now that 7,500 watt heater, it stays on all the time, and it keeps it nice and warm in here. So I'm pretty happy with it. Hey, Kevin, how are you? Thanks for popping in. Appreciate it. Yes, I got not laser. I don't think it's called laser surgery, but the laser for quitting smoking, it is basically acupuncture using a laser instead of needles. That's how I was told. That's the way I was told it was explained. I don't know. But it works because it targets, I don't know, some sort of nerve points or whatnot. So I don't know. It seemed to work for me pretty good, which was awesome. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba. Okay. Yes, Giraffe Tools has a UK site. I believe they do. All right. So I'm going to flip this over because I want to get this stuff going. Let me just make sure. Hopefully, you guys can see that okay. I know it's nice and bright. Other than laser surgery. Yeah, I know. I called it laser surgery too. Although I don't know if it's like laser treatment or whatever it is, right? So, all right. So, going to turn this thing. I'm going to flatten the bottom first. And then once I got the bottom flat, I'm going to put actually just a slot about this wide in here for my my chuck to get into, my the teeth. And then we're going to flip this thing over and then we're going to start carving it out because it's going to be a little difficult to carve it out on this side, I think, because I also want to keep as much of the live edge on this side as I can. But we will see. 270 for you guys. Oh, not bad. It was like 560 for me. Is my air purifier efficient? It is. The only challenge is when I'm working in here, it plugs a furnace filter within a day. And then I have to change it. So it's a bit of a pain, but better in there than in my lungs, right? All right. And for this, I'm going to use some of my carbides. So this here, these are actually the carbide bars that I had, and I made the handles and the collets and whatnot for them. So I'm going to be using my square to flatten this thing. And probably my round carbide for shaping it. I don't know. We'll see. But we're going to start off. Let's make sure I'm not going to smoke this thing. Perfect. We're going to start off nice and slow on this one. I got to get this square. So, yeah, that looks good enough. Okay. Let's give this a try. I am way too high. All right. That's got to get the bottom flat. That's all. Hey, thanks, Mike, for posting that. Yeah, definitely check out that vacuum. That vacuum is awesome. Marcel, thanks for popping in. Oh, and for this right now, so I'm not even using a faceplate or whatnot on this. I'm literally just using the oh god, I don't remember the freaking name of it. But in any case, yeah, no faceplate or anything. All right, let's just see if this is flat. I mean, that's pretty flat. I'm okay with that. I think that works. Perfect. All right. So now, I'll turn this a little bit. And so I got to get that out of the way. I need a little bit more depth. So let's see if I can pull this back and get that. Unfortunately, my thing is still not, my tailstock is still not holding properly. I got to take it apart, but I haven't got there yet. I will get there. That's a later problem. This is cherry. This one is cherry, which is a wood that I happen to have a lot of. So this was a cut off a log. So I cut this off with a chainsaw and then ran it through the bandsaw. All right. Let's just make sure. Okay, I'm still straight. That's good. Let's see if I can do this. Hopefully I can. I think I can. All I need is an edge. Oh, it's kind of going to work. What is the end product going to be? Well, I'm hoping it's going to be a bowl, but it's either going to be a bowl or it's going to be firewood. And this will that was kind of a joke. This is not a bowl that will be used for anything other than decoration. I just found that I just thought it was a pretty unique piece. And why not see what we can do with it? All right. See, that's the other side. So I just wanted enough for the jaws to get in there. I'm hoping that'll be okay. We'll find out. We will find out. You know what? Actually, I'm gonna put this back on here because I don't believe that's going to hold, and I really don't want to get hit in the face, so I'm going to fix that up a little bit. Just a little bit. Fusion Rocket, hey, how are you? Thanks for being in here. I'm going to see if this will hold on with a tenon within a mortise. If the tenon within the mortise doesn't hold, then we use the mortise on the outside of said tenon. Okay. I love how I can just pick up my lathe and move it. That's horrible. All right, let's put this guy on. Let's see how this will work. Whoa. I think it might work. I think. I don't think it's going to fly off at me, but I guess we're going to see how this goes. If it does, it does. This is why we wear a face shield. We also wear a face shield because then we can do some sketchy stuff and have some fun. So, all right, let's see. Oh, it works. Sweet. So now we're going to shape this. And we'll see if it turns out. Now let's use our round carbide a little bit. Mm-hmm. Adam Parker here for the sketchy stuff. Appreciate it. I mean, this really shouldn't be that sketchy. It shouldn't be. But we'll see. Although it does look like the wood wants to explode here. So, I mean, we're going to see how that goes. Who knows, right? Okay, let's turn that down until we get this evened out. That way it's not throwing you guys this camera all over the freaking place. Hey, Mike, what are you talking about? Oh, yeah. No worries. 368 in here. Nice. Only 15 likes. Come on, people. Let's get up to at least 100. Or better yet, let's see if we can do it to 200 likes. All you got to do is double tap that screen. Also, though, hit that subscribe button. Doesn't cost you anything. Helps the channel out. Helps do more stuff like this. All right. So you got this big flat spot here. I'm going to have to work out the flat spot. That's what I mean, like this. Or actually, I'll probably leave that flat spot in, and then I've got a nice little bit of rounded character here. So I'm going to try and keep all that stuff in if I can. All right, what's this looking like? Okay. Getting there. This whole chunk could easily come out. So we'll have to see. We'll have to see how this goes. Hang on, let me shift you guys over a little bit. There we go. Trying to figure out how much. Man, it seems like this is almost like it's cutting with a dull cutter, even though I just sharpened it. I'm gonna try the bowl gouge. This looks like it's tearing out quite a bit. Definitely seems a bit smoother. Hey, Moyak, how are you? What's going on, Rich? That's a bit better. I like that a little better. Okay, I gotta tighten this back up. Just hit that like button if you're in here. Doesn't take much. I don't know. It's gonna be a tough one as far as what to do with it. I already knew that like this part here was gonna be rough. Let me see if I can bring you guys up here a little bit so you can see kind of the top. So you see right here, I already knew that was going to be rough. This is where I'm worried about it splitting off, but it seems to be holding pretty good. So that's awesome. But this here, that's marks from the where the chainsaw cut it. But I don't know. Maybe I'll leave that. Rained out today for golf. Yeah. Okay. I'll talk it with a little bit more with the bowl gouge, I think. And then I'm going to sand the outside of this. File this part down, get it a bit more of a curve like this. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah. All right. That's cool. Just shaving it down a little bit more. Like it. Huh. Gonna be interesting on the bottom, that's for sure. Because this thing is so freaking small. Fortunately, right now, it's holding the tenon inside the mortise. So I'm just flattening the bottom of it, which we're pretty good there. So I might actually sand that now and start on the inside. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna sand the. Actually, no. You know what? I just realized my taper is off a little, so we're gonna have to fix that. Okay, that's a bit better. Now we'll sand it. Jamie, how are you, man? How you doing? All right, I'm gonna hit this with some 121st, and then I'll step it up a little bit. But I'm gonna take this microphone off so I don't make you guys go deaf. Remember, hit that, smash that like button in here. Let's get this up to like 200 likes if we can do it. All right, all you gotta do is double tap that screen. Doesn't take much. Almost there. All right. Okay, I think that's pretty good. I'm not going for perfection. So we're going to tighten this up. I'm going to pull this tailstock off. See if we can't dig up the inside of this a little bit. Probably about the same. Ugh. Yeah, you guys need to get some insulation, a little bit of heater whatnot in your shop. That's for sure. I spent $200 on a heater. And, well, fortunately, my walls were already insulated. So I had a leg up there for sure. But it makes a massive difference. Massive difference. Like, I'm at my shop right now in a t-shirt, and it's minus 15 degrees Celsius outside. If you're talking to me, the whole YouTube dual format, no, I haven't yet. You got a hardwire yours? You should be able to get a heater that just plugs in. Unless it's going to trip the power supply in your shop. Okay, I'm going to put this camera back down here. And we're going to start getting the inside of this bad boy dug out. So I'm just going to be doing kind of a hole in the center. It's going to be really kind of awkward, but that's okay. All right. Time for the bigger one. The big beast. Oh, fire insurance. Okay. All right. I got to find the happy medium in this piece because it's oblong. Or not oblong, whatever the term is. Hey, Norm, how are you? You made it. You said you haven't been able to catch the lives because they've been on weekdays. So wasn't sure if you'd be able to make it in. All right. Let's see how this does. I knew that was going to happen. I had no force on it. See, look at that. I was concerned about how this was going to be. So we're still going to use this. But we're going to kind of redo it a little. Knew that was going to happen, Mike. Like, it was, like, if you look at this, it was pretty rotten. Right? So I had a feeling that was going to happen. It basically just turned to powder. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to throw this back on here, and I'm going to dig this out and use it as a mortise into some wood that's a little bit more solid, and then we'll go from there. But I honestly did have a feeling that was going to happen. So it is what it is. Not the end of the world. I'm actually impressed it made it as far as it did. Hot glue on a block? What do you mean, hot glue on a block on this side? I don't know about that. Now I'm going to try it this way. I don't think I want to do hot glue. I personally don't trust it. But that's my opinion. See, frick. The only so the only challenge I'm gonna have with this is I want to make sure I get it true center. Let's see if I can get it. I guess it doesn't really matter. That's actually, let me see here. That's pretty good, actually. Okay, let's give this a try. Why not? Forstner bit a recess. Well, I could, except I don't have anything on this side. I mean, yeah, I don't think I'm going to do it that way. Just trying to think. Let's put that in there a bit more. Let's see how this spins first off. That's not horrible. I mean, there's not much meat there. But let's see if we can make that work. Get that square carbide in. Forcing a bit on that broke, yeah. I don't know if this will work either. So, yeah, see, it's up. Well, it's already breaking there. Chances are that's going to split more. I don't know. This piece may not be usable, but we'll see. I'm going to go a little deeper. I just got to get into some of that good wood. Like, it's not bad. That's still pretty sketchy. Little thin. Let's see here. Let's see if I can do something else. So either I go deeper or I'm going to scrap it. So I'll also go deeper. What's up, Max? So we're doing a mortise within a mortise-ish. It's so... Oh, that's interesting. All right. Okay. Come on, you. At this point, I'm just having fun carving this out, and I really don't think this is going to amount to anything. But hell, why not? Let's give it a try. Let's have some fun. That is a really freaking sketchy mortise, but okay. We're going to try it anyway. Yeah, I wasn't sure if it's going to fit on the inside one. Let's see. Nope. Okay. Let's see. Oh, man, I can hear the wood breaking as I'm tightening this thing. This has got danger written all over it if I spin this. don't know if you can hear that, but it's cracking like right up here. Well, damn. I mean, I could try and spin it, but as soon as I put some resistance on this, it's going to explode in at least 2 places. I mean, it'll probably... You know what? Okay. Don't do it? Oh, we're going to do it anyway. Because why not? All I'm going to do is I'm going to put my tailstock in. And I can still hear it cracking. Okay, so we're going to do this for fun. You're turning a toothpick. Really? No, I'm not turning a toothpick. I might as well, though, by the time this is good for anything. At this point, I'm literally just having fun with this one to see what I can do with it before it gets completely destroyed, because it's going to get completely destroyed. Let's see for fun what this does, okay? I have my face shield on, and I am out of the path of death, which goes this way. So, whoop, don't do that, though. Whoop, nope. Nope. Okay, we're going to speed it up. I'll be damned if we can actually do this. Well, it's getting one side. Absolutely. You guys should place bets on when it's not if it's going to fly off, it's when. Because right now, like, if you look at this, I can spin it because half of this broke off. Hang on, I got to show you guys this. I don't know why, it's just making me laugh at this point. You see that? Right there. Like half of it broke off. That's about to split. That's about to split. It's just all weebly wobbly. Maybe we get some more life out of it now. I don't know. I mean, that piece is coming right off. Think it'd be good now? Okay. All right. Let's do this. I'm going to keep you guys up here. So that way this piece, hopefully, well, I'm going to move you back a little bit because I really don't want this thing to fly off and bust the camera. All right, let's try this. Nope, not that one. I've been watching Mike too long. Yeah, Mike is definitely like, he is the king of sketchy shit. So that is clearly not working. So because now it's just so we're gonna completely switch this up. I have an idea. I know exactly what I'm gonna do. No more chuck. Okay, because that is like destroyed. Right? So that's gone. That's toast. So we're gonna take that off. And no faceplate. We're just gonna use this bad boy right here. So we have a center. And this is likely a safer bet. Anyways. All right. Let's get this nailed in. This is going to be more solid than the chuck was. Like way more solid than the chuck was to do it this way. And I got the tailstock in anyway, so what the hell. Now this way, at least I can actually I can take my square carbide and I can actually flatten the bottom again, which is exactly what I'm going to do. Oh yeah, now we're nice and flat again. Sweet. All right, now let's flip it over and start carving this out again. It's still pretty sketchy, but we'll see. We'll see how it does. It's going to hold better, that's for sure. In theory. Or it's going to be a pain in the ass. Okay, hang on. I'll probably have to tighten this up in a minute. Yeah, I gotta tighten it up. This is getting annoying. All right, let's see how that works. It almost flew off. Look at that. It did not fly off and hit. Ugh, we just got to get that back on there. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I am making great hamster cage petting. Totally am. I mean, this is definitely not the best piece of wood. Not at all. But whatever. As long as you have fun doing it, right? That is all that matters. All right. I don't know. Let's see how this one turns. I'm like resetting it almost every single time. See, now it's kind of offset, so that's fine. Let's go with that. You bugger. This is a stubborn piece of wood. But it is not going to win. Chip away at those repressed emotions. Exactly. I think part of the problem is we weren't going fast enough. Yeah, it is. It's actually not really tough. It's really just gradually falling apart bit by bit. I mean, look at the live center. It's just going in further and further and further. And then eventually it's probably going to split like right there. I'm waiting for it. All right. Let's get that in a little more. This wood's not going to win. It can't win. Hey, what's up, Caleb? I'm making a lamp. Now, kind of looks like it, right? It is a really freaking oddly shaped dish or bowl of some kind. I don't know. I don't know what it's going to be, if it works. Drill away to get rid of the rotten core. It's drilling away to get rid of that rotten core. It's poetic. That's right. That's what we're doing. Looks like Aladdin's lamp. Oh, that's amazing. You're going to make a squirrel? That's awesome. How do you make a squirrel? I don't even know what you mean by that. Oh, and then go with the drum. Oh, that's cool, Caleb. That's really cool. Like, you mean carving it out. That's awesome, dude. That is one thing I have never been able to do. It's carving. Oh, you bastard. Okay. I got to tighten it again. We're getting there. It's not going to win. Although, hang on. I got to get that. That has to come. That has to go. Oh, well, there it goes. Okay. Well, that was easy. Okay. All right. Now let's try and center this again for the 20th time. Hang on. That's still not enough. Hang on one sec. I got to get a chisel and actually carve this out a little bit. Don't even know what this is at this point. I really don't. It's something, that's for sure. Okay, hang on. Ah, I'm on you. Fourth one this year. You just turned 14. Caleb, good for you, man. That's good. Good for you. You can do it, man. All the more power to you. Nope. Okay. Time to get creative. And nope. Doesn't want to flip around. Okay. It's being stubborn. Nope, that's not going to work either. Got to see if we can get this in here somehow. Because now it's getting like really small. It's an addiction, a very expensive one. Using the tailstock, good choice. Yep. Definitely need the tailstock on this one. This is like brutal. How you doing, Jeff? Hope you're good. Still gotta fix my tailstock. I still haven't even dove into that one yet, but I'll get there. All right, is that enough? Nope. So now I'm running into the issue that it is too small of a distance. Oh, there we go. Hang on. That's better. Gonna fit right in there. Beauty. So we're gonna use this backwards. Hey, Ben, how are you? Fits right in there. Don't overcrank the tail on the bowl. Just a gentle connection. Yeah. It's pressure fit on the backside, so that's why I was trying to put a bit more pressure on it. Let's see how this does. That's not too bad. I think it's doable. So the one thing I would say is for anybody in here, do not try this at home. Because it's pretty sketchy right now. But it's very small. So I'm hopeful it'll be all right. Being perfectly honest, I have no idea what I'm going to do with this piece. I don't think I'll use it for anything, really. Is it terrifying? I'm out of the way and I'm wearing a face shield. Don't worry. I just wanted to see if I can use this piece still. And I don't have it spinning fast. I'm less than 1,000 RPM right now. So not too bad. I'm getting into some meatier stuff, which is good. So that's why it's a bit harder. Well, a piece flew off somewhere. Where is it? Oh, look at that. We're probably at the point that I'm going to have to just write this one off because it's starting to crack down here too, and I don't think I can make it into anything. But this place flew off and hit the other side of the room. Absolutely, Jeff. This is what you do when you quit smoking. Oh, that's too funny. Okay. All right, we're gonna get this off of here because I think for the most part I'm done with this one. I'll move the camera down here for a sec. So I'm done with this one because it's just like a write-off. See, that was underneath. Like it was not a piece of wood that was in good condition to be turned anyways, right? So. Okay. So I don't think I'm going to turn another log or anything right now. Like I have lots and lots of log pieces. They still have to be kind of tuned up and whatnot a little bit. But what I do want to do, so I'm going to actually use some project material for this, is I have these guys right here, bottle stoppers. And I also have these guys, bottle openers. And I need to make a bunch of these for a craft show I've got coming up on February 7th and 8th. Failure is a great lesson. Oh, absolutely it is. The lesson is don't use a piece of wood like that because it was trash. That was my lesson. That was my takeaway. Anyways, so I'm going to cut some of these into smaller chunks. This is Paduk, however you say it. And we're going to spin this on the lathe and make some bottle stoppers. Useful for an epoxy pour in a bucket. It would be, except I don't do epoxy. And I don't really know if I want to get into epoxy because it's not my thing. Right? I like wood. So hang on a second. I'm going to just cut a couple of these chunks up. One of the things I love is the smell when you cut this stuff. It smells delicious. I don't know exactly. I can't really pinpoint what the smell is. but it's delicious. What am I doing? Sometimes I don't even know. But right now, I'm going to turn blocks of wood into bottle stoppers. Only thing I didn't think about is that these need to go in a chuck, and they are not square, and they need to be square. So I got to run them through my table saw in order to square them up. So give me a sec. I'll shift kind of the view over here so you can see. So there's my table saw. Yes, these are small pieces that can be a little bit sketchy to cut, but there are tools that come in really handy for that. And one of them is this one. I love the micro jig. So this one is nice. Perfect. Okay, we're good. Okay. Should be good. Gotta go do grocery shopping. Oh, for your neighbor. Fell off their motorcycle. Ah, no, that sucks. But that's awesome. Good on you, Jeff. That's amazing to help out where you can. All right. Soldier Jim, how are you? Adam, thank you. I appreciate that. It is pretty nice to have. It's taken me a while to build up my like collection of things, but I am pretty happy to have it. Beauty, even little tiny pieces. I absolutely. This table saw is one of my favorite things, and it's just like it's not even an expensive one. It's a rigid R4220 or something like that. And it's one that most people hate, which I don't get because it works amazing. It's a big number though. Yeah, it is, but yeah, you can do a lot. Actually, I've got a family friend that they're late 80s, and he actually still rides a motorcycle, which is like freaking amazing for him. All right. Okie doke. All right, bear with me for a sec. I gotta set all this up. Using the drill chuck. Doing a live tomorrow. Awesome. Jeff, I will definitely try and pop in. It's always tough to get YouTube time between family and kids and all that stuff, but I will definitely try. If not, one can watch it after. Oh, 121 likes. Nice. Now we got to get everybody else in here to hit that like button too. Love to see it get up to, I don't know, 200 maybe. All right. Will it work? Will it work? Come on. Don't tell me I got to switch jaws. Damn it. I got to switch the jaws. Okay. This is the part that I hate. This is where I wish I had another chuck. So I got to put smaller jaws on. So that's what I'm going to do right now. Get those jaws on here. I'm like a pin jaw. Okay. Hey, how are you? Desert Dolphin Woodworks. Thank you. I will. Happy Sunday to you too. All right. I'm just going to line these ones up. Where are we here? So I'm going to use the pin jaws because that should open wide enough to give me a square. You all please share the time you're going to do a live in UK time. Depends where you are in the UK, does it not? I know like Scotland and whatnot, it's like 5-hour difference. All right, almost there. This is the it's a royal pain with not having more than 2 chucks. But that's okay. It is what it is. Eventually, I'm going to grab another one. Oh, UK only has one time zone? Okay. Fair enough. So, Adam, what are you guys? What are you, 5 hours ahead? I think right here I am 12:49 right now. Okay. Jaws are swapped. Oh, come on. No. It doesn't even want to work with the smaller jaws. Okay. I have to trim these down. Ugh. It's now 5:49. Okay. So, yeah, you're about 5 hours. That's what I figured. Okay. I got to trim these down a little bit more. Okay, so I'm going to take a blade width off. Let's see how that'll do. Make some good shims, though. I got to let it slow down a little bit because I got one stuck in where the blade is. I got to let it get that out. There we go. My zero clearance insert is at the point of needing to be replaced. So. All right. Almost there. Almost there. Okay. Takes a minute for setup. Give me 1 sec. That's better. There we go. Okay, gotta see if these will fit now. I could have put it to the bandsaw, I guess, but all good. Is this my day job? No. This is a hobby. That's it. What I love, if this is my day job, probably. I think I would. But you never know, right? Thank you. I'm going to keep those Padauk shims as well. All right. Now we got 3 blanks. So basically the size of a pen blank. Bandsaw would have been easier, but that's all good. All right. So now I got to drill into these. About probably 3/4 of an inch, I would say. All right. Very good. All right. I'm going to drill all of these out first, I think. All right. That is 3 of them. All right, let's put that back up there. So, not going to take very much to carve these. These are going to be done with a carbide, I think. Time for pens? I don't know. I don't have any blanks made up for pens, but we'll have to see. I'm doing bottle stoppers right now. Yeah, it was way too messed up. So I wasn't having it, wasn't feeling it. So I switched it up. So gonna do a few bottle stoppers. Just going to get my measurement there so that way I know not to go smaller than that. Perfect. Very good. Now for these ones, I can go faster. However, I got to adjust pulleys. Adjust the pulleys, get some extra speed. So the downfall of when they put these in the back, I don't know why they do it, but all right. So kind of gonna do it blind. Hey, Steve, made it back. So now we can do mock Jesus. All right. Put the helmet back on and get this show on the road. Do. Little further. No, don't like it. Okay. That's it. That's as narrow as we go. Kind of half a pen blank, but I'm using it for a bottle stopper. No, should be pretty good for this. Done a few of these already, just kind of playing around with them. The question is, how thin can I go? Got lots more. Yes, it's Paduk. Yeah, there's a reason for this one. I'll show you in a minute when. If I can get the shape right. Keep in mind, I got a hole drilled up the center of this, right? So I'm narrowing this right now, where that is. Not for on here, but for the wine show. Oh, 100%. So if you haven't guessed it, like Mike said, this is a wine glass. That's exactly what I'm doing right now. Or attempting to do, I should say. Okay. Now this, it's fairly smooth, but a little bit of this. That's pretty good. Engrave some and send them to wineries. I could do that. That would be pretty cool. Okay, so just gonna put a finish on this, and I think what I'm gonna use, actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm not gonna use an oil finish on these. I'm gonna use a lacquer. I think that's what I'm gonna use on it. All right. Lacquer will hopefully give it a bit of a protective coating. All right. And yeah, Mike put it in the chat. Thank you very much. Yeah, if you're looking for a really good wood finish, Bumbleshoots. So I didn't put it on here. It's like a tung oil finish. So I didn't put it on this one, but really, really good finish. Okay. So now Bear with me a sec. I got to grab my Allen key, and we're going to get this thing threaded in. So that way it is done. I just got to find the right Allen key. There you are. These are actually like so easy to put together. Ooh, oh, that's not. I don't want to drop that. Yeah, that's true. Oh no! Don't tell me it didn't go. I didn't go big enough. Okay. I'm gonna let that lacquer. It's just gonna. I'm gonna let it dry, but I actually have to do a bigger bit because it seems, which is really weird. Seems that one didn't work. You know what? Hang on a sec. There's no issue with the size of the hole. I think it just needs a bit of help to get started. That's all it is. All right. See if this will make a difference. Come on. Okay. I'm going to step it up one drill bit size. Yep, that'll work. I'm going to try this the cheating way. Wonder if I can do it. Oh, yeah. That was easier. There we go. Nope, not threading the hole. But there's one thing I was worried about, which is probably going to happen on this piece. It's got a little bit of a split. Interesting, because it didn't do that to me on the last ones, but that's okay. Very interesting. Yeah, that's what I figured. Okay. So this one's toast. That's okay. I got more. Don't think it's going to work anyways. So I think it's got a split. Yeah, see that? So I think I've got to go even bigger on the drill bit. That one that I just used is about the biggest I can go before I'm not going to have any thread left. So that's okay. I got lots of blanks. I'm not worried about that. So keep it from splitting. Oh, that's why you thread the hole. Now, if you're using like a tap set, that is the one thing, one tool I do not have. I do not have a tap set. So I would like to get one, but I do not have one. So, but that is okay. Do. All right. We're going to try this again. Send me your address so we can fix that. Huh. Yeah, I never it's weird. I never had an issue with cracking before either. That's actually the first one that cracked on me. So I'm very surprised. But that's okay. Go figure. Go figure. It's the one that I do live that cracks, right? Go figure. But that's okay. All right. Gonna fire this back up and let's do it all again. I don't know. Rich, now you got me thinking. Now I think I feel like I want to thread it now before it gets too thin. I feel like now it's just the safer bet. I don't even know. So I don't have metric bits. I only have imperial. Aside from, there we go. I like that sound. Aside from the one that the 7mm that I use. So this is, I don't remember what this one is, 1764 or something like that. Anyways, okay. Now it's threaded. Now I feel better. Now let's keep this going. No, that's perfect. And actually, Rich, I don't even use the glue or epoxy in it. Or the ones I did anyways, I didn't. Seemed to work all right. All right. Now we'll give that a sand. I would love a tap and die set. I did have one at one point, and that was years ago, like a long time ago. I've never had a need for one since. Okay. All right, now let's try this again. Let's do the lacquer, and then I'll break it off after. Let that dry for a minute. Said you both a set. Oh, I appreciate that, dude. You don't have to, but I'm cool with it. Oh yeah, Rich, sending wood here would be insane. What you're gonna end up paying to get stuff across the border, dude. I totally hear you there. Like that's gonna be a lot of money to do. So appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. All right. Hang on a second here. It's threading good. It's gonna need more lacquer than that. It's dull. All right, I'm gonna give that a minute. Let it spin. Tap your own pen lids. That would be really cool, actually. I know a tap set is definitely on the list for me, but I want to look at the like the air shield. That's what I'm gonna I think look at next. Let that go a little bit longer. Oh, that's crazy, Rich. Wow. I don't understand why it's that much. I don't think it's got anything to do with bringing a foreign species of wood into the country. Maybe that's the paperwork part of it, right? I don't know. It's just ridiculous. Okay. That is freaking solid in there. Like that is solid in there. Ba, 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 ba. Okay. Turn that back on a little bit. It's got to dry. Next one's oil. Could leave the threaded part in. Wouldn't hurt. What do you mean? Leave the threaded part in while I'm turning it? Like, and then just put the tailstock end right in the hole there? Yeah, I guess I could. If that's what you're talking about. Oh, that's right. Paperwork on it being kiln dried, because when it's kiln dried, then any foreign species or whatnot that are living in the wood, in theory, have been killed off. Yeah, okay. I totally get that. Ship missiles overseas cheaper. Like, that is ridiculous. That should not be the case. Yeah, that's crazy. Okay. Ba, 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 ba. I'm not a fan of that finish. Hang on. Not a fan. So I'm going to kind of rough this up a little bit. Get it off of there because I don't like it. All right. Switch this up a little bit. I'm going to put some bumble shoots on here, as opposed to lacquer, because I don't like the lacquer at all. See, that looks way better. Mike, what's going on, man? Chilling with a sick kid. Oh, that's horrible, dude. That looks much better with the oil over instead of the other stuff. The lacquer. That looks way better. All right. Flu, that sucks, dude. All right. Let me sand that little bit up. Oh, man. There we go. All right. Okay. Here, I'll lift you guys up. I'll show you guys this. So there we go. So the idea is that it's a wine glass, and you flip it upside down. But you can also have it like that, as far as when it's not being used, you can set it up like a wine glass. So that was kind of the idea behind doing it this way. But I thought it was pretty cool. So this would be really neat for, like, wineries and that sort of stuff. That would be pretty cool for these ones. All right. Okay, so that one's done. Take this blank out. I'm gonna throw another one in. And I don't know. We'll do. Actually, you know what? I'll do the exact same style on this one, and then I'll switch it up with another blank after that. Rich, that's crazy. I can't believe that, dude. That is insane. Okay, hang on a sec here. Switch this up. Get this drilled out a little wider. All right. A Canadian in flannel. Dude, I have so much flannel, it's ridiculous. I love flannel, man. It's so comfortable. Okay. $100 for shipping, Mike? Are you serious, dude? Wow. That's crazy, man. I don't understand the shipping cost, why it's so expensive. Rocking the flannel. just gonna start calling you 51. You're a dick. That's funny. Oh, that's funny. All right. Okay, we're good. Threaded. Okay. Come on. Lining it up because I'm using small chunks. Oh, my tailstock seems to be holding. That's nice. Mike, don't worry about it, man. It's all good, dude. I still gotta get like stickers and whatnot made and get them sent out. I've been meaning to do that for a long time now. Do. Yeah, I had stickers made at one point, but they were garbage. I didn't even want to send them out. That's why I didn't. But so give you guys an idea to get a sticker made up here. So the ones that I got made, they were rectangular, but they were garbage. Like the back didn't peel off properly. There was just so many things with them. So get, what are they called? Like I think it's a die cut sticker, ones that are cut kind of to the shape of your logo. The cost for me to do it is, what was it, $4.50 a piece, I think is what it was, which was crazy. Like, and that's for one sticker. I don't know why they're so expensive. It's a sticker, but everyone's got to make money, I guess. All right. These bottle stoppers really don't take very long to make. Come on, get off there. There you go. Swapping sandpaper. Okay. Sweet. Works for me. Yep. That works for me. So this is the Bumbleshoots. What is it? Wood finish? Yeah, they call it all natural wood finish. So it's a combination of tung oil and beeswax, I believe this one is. But it is a really good finish. It turns like, it makes projects look pretty freaking sharp, as you can see just by how that's come out. All right. That's pretty sweet. All right, very good. Let's split it. I just had a thought. Let's put the freaking screw in first while it's still on here. That'd be smart. There we go. Okay. All right. Sand the bottom of this off. And now we got two of them. Do. All right. Almost there. This one wants to be difficult. Yeah, bottle stoppers. These things here. All right. Man, she doesn't. Here, I'm going to lift you guys up. There we go. I'm just fitting this last one together, but it's actually, I didn't thread the screw in enough. So I'm just threading it in a bit more now. So that's pretty good. It's not going anywhere. That's for sure. But it's not perfect either. This one doesn't want to thread into the metal part as far as the other one did. So that kind of fucks up that part of the plan, but that's okay. I'm not worried about it. Pretty cool though. I do like these little bottle stoppers. That I do. Very good. What do you guys got going on for today? Not sure how much longer I'm going to stay live. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. This Paducah is a bloody, like it's a mess. I'm going to have to turn on some dust collection. See you, Rich. Thanks for popping in, buddy. I really appreciate it. Those look, these look awesome done in resin. Just an FYI. Dude, I don't do resin. I don't know why. I can't get my head around doing it. I have almost literally no interest whatsoever in resin. Yeah. That's a couple bottle stoppers. I feel like that that bowl I did last time out of cherry, because it kind of flopped. I feel like I've got to make up on that one a little bit. Kind of what I feel like. I don't know. What do you guys think? I mean, I got this nice chunk right here. It's pretty cool. No crack in it. This is just from the chainsaw. Flopped. Oh, well. Did not work out. Look. I'll show you. It did not work out well. It flew off so many times. It broke off pieces. I mean, this one was already really friggin' questionable to be doing to begin with. I don't know. This one's got a bunch of cracks and everything in it. But it looks like it would hold together. I don't think I'm going to do the big one. That one I got to prep a little bit more. Didn't see that one? No, you wouldn't have seen that one. I don't know. Might be able to give this one a try. But she's got a lot of cracking in it. That's my only concern. Let's see if I've got any other pieces. Hang on a sec. What do I got here? Well, I do have this great big 2-inch thick chunk of walnuts. I do like this one. I might actually do something with this. Hang on. I might actually cut this up. Cut this up into a blank. Turn it. Yeah, anything if I was turning that log, don't worry, be careful with it. I'm probably going to infuse it, I think, a little bit with some 6-inch. Okay. I'm going to infuse it a little bit with some, I don't know, CA glue or something like that. That's what I'm thinking. But yeah, hang on a sec here. I'm going to cut a piece of this walnut. Beautiful chunk of kiln dried walnut. Look at that. It's a nice chunk. It's beautiful. Like, look at that. This will be fine because I'd end up getting that pretty much off anyway. Yeah. Oh, and I picked one of these bad boys up too. Just for fun, for finding center. And it works pretty good. It's just a nice, easy way to do it. Earballs. I don't even know what you're talking about. Earballs. I'm going to end up having to switch the freaking jaws back on this chuck. I know that. Sent you the file. Oh, to print for that? Yeah. That was $4 at a store. Oh my God. Chuck just gets locked on. There we go. Oh, sorry, dude. I completely gapped on that. The fact that I had the microphone on still. And then I fired up the miter saw. Whoops. Hopefully not everybody didn't go deaf. I hope. All right, I got to switch these jaws back again. Don't really need to use the pin jaws anymore, so ba-ba-da-ba-ba. Oh, you're at full volume? Oh, dude, sorry, man. Sorry if your ears died a little. Did not mean to do that. Sometimes forget that the mic's on there. There we go. I woke you up. Were you asleep? It's all good, dude. All good. All right, almost done. I really need another chuck. I want to get another chuck, probably another Nova chuck. That way I can use these same pin jaws that I have. This is the Nova G3, so it's not an incredibly expensive chuck either. Canadian, I think it's like $150 on Amazon. But it's a nice chuck. I like it. So I'm going to get another one so that way I can probably just have the pin jaws on. Okay, so what I'm wondering here. I do not want to use a faceplate. Not at all. So I might actually do this. Get that out of the way. Let's see. Yeah, but I worm screw. Yeah, but it's a worm screw. Like, yeah, I guess I could. Yeah, Mike, I think you might be right. I'm not liking the way that this setup will work. I figured I'd pop it in there and see, but I don't like it. Worm screw's probably gonna be better. Just gotta get my drill bit. Can't remember what size. I think it's, there we are. Okay. Got it. I already had it set up from before. Okay, now I'll take the mic off for this because this thing's really loud. I'm on you. All right. She's in there, that's for sure. I just got to get it threaded in all the way. One thing I wish is I wish my spindle would lock. If my spindle would lock, it'd be a lot easier. That's okay. I won't die. Not yet. All right. Ooh, shaky. All right. Set the gears back. All right, guys. I appreciate everybody waiting. There we go. All right. Check that out. So this is a 6-inch square, 2-inch thick chunk of walnut. We're going to have some fun turning this because this is nice stuff. It's like a limited stock. I don't use it very often, but like nice stuff. So this one we'll call for the roughing gouge, for sure. Hopefully not going to tear out too much the way this is going to catch. Hopefully not. But we will see. Be honest with you, I could probably trim the edges. Yeah, you know what? Because I don't want to wreck this piece of wood. So I'm going to take it off of here. I'm going to run it in my bandsaw really quick. I got a worm screw in. And I'm just going to chop the corners off. So I drew a circle on the back side. So at least I know where my round is. It's a great big old bandsaw, but it works really well. So there we go. We'll round it out a bit now. That will make it a bit easier. Hey, Guy, Raphael, how are you? You're just tuning in. I got a chunk of walnut on here. I'm just turning it into a bowl, I guess, of sorts, or a tray, or whatever you want to call it. She's a hard piece of walnut. Absolutely, Mike. That's exactly what I'm making. In case you can't tell, this is hard as shit. Yeah, it's high-end wood. Yeah, I guess you'd call it high-end wood. Although I got a pretty reasonable price. So this was 2 inches thick, 6 inches wide, and 8 feet long, and I paid $100 for it. It's actually not bad when you think about it. Yeah, it was a good deal. 100% it was. Puts out nice shavings, though. Okay. So we're pretty round. I love, oh man, this is going to be gorgeous when it's done. So I'm going to get the flat carbide because I got to square the bottom here, right here. Yeah, I got the worm screw in, so I'm going to peel that out. See if I can do this. Actually, hang on. Just thinking the best way to do this. Maybe I'll try it this way first. Let's see. That's pretty good. All right, I got to get my ruler. We got to make sure that we are flat on the bottom. We're around there, but got to make sure. Yeah, we got to come down in the middle. Better. All right, now very good. Now put mortise in. Right, I should have probably done a tenon on the outside, but that's okay. Gotta put a mortise in there, and we'll be good. Hang on, I gotta get the tailstock out of here. Kevin, how are you? There we go. That's gonna be easier. Yeah. Okay. It's not going to be a very deep mortise. I am going to spin it faster. Don't worry. All right, that is enough of a mortise there. Perfect. All right, now that is going to be the bottom. I'm going to shape this a bit. I'm going to use the bowl gouge for it. Seems rocky and slow. Is there a reason? So the rockiness is because it likes to shake where my camera is mounted. It is slow because I was rounding it out. But it can actually it can be a little bit faster now, just because I was roughing it, right? So I will actually switch that around because that was a good idea. Did mean to do that. So I'm just gonna swap my pulleys. It should be good. All right. There we go. Much better. Much better. Okay. Now we're going to do the outside. One thing I got to work on is getting this thing secured down. Like my lathe, or else it likes to walk. Which, honestly, is really annoying. More than anything. All right. Let's sand this up a little bit. We'll sand it at a 120. Yeah. Okay, so now I'm going to step it up to a 240 on the outside here. And I'm doing it in reverse to throw the dust towards my dust collector. Beautiful. Okay. I think that looks pretty good. So now just getting the worm screw off. All right. Jaw's a little bit further apart than what I'd like, but that's okay. It's not flying at me. So that works. All right. Let's see if I can just get this round with this carbide first. Once I got it rounded, hopefully it'll be easier. Okay, cool. Hey, Tim, how are you? Elaine, how you doing? Walnut is such a nice wood to carve. Like, look at this. Look at that. It's beautiful. Hey, Norm. Absolutely, bud. Thank you for being in here and hanging out. I appreciate it. Definitely next time. All right, there's the bottom. Good. Okay. Thanks, Mike. Appreciate it. Yeah, like, look at that thing. Like, I got to be careful because I don't want to lose it because of these. And they were already in the wood before, so I got to be really careful. But yeah, it's pretty. The grain in this piece is nice. Did the screw work well? Yeah, it did. Yeah, the screw worked really well. Let's have a look. Like, that's looking pretty sweet, man. The oil finish is gonna make this pop like you wouldn't believe. that little nub out of there. See if I can do it anyway. All right, let's have a look, because yeah, that is as far down as it's going. I'm less than a 1/4 inch away from the jaws, but I got a little bump right there. Little bump I got to get out. That's better. All right. I'm going to take sandpaper to this one now. There you are. 120. Beautiful. Now, because of how nice this piece is, I'm going to use these Superior grits or Yorkshire grits to get this up and get it sanded nice. And then we'll put a finish on it. Okay, so let's get that right down at the bottom. So this is not the finish. This is just a sanding compound. MRH Wooding, how are you? Thanks for popping in here. So this should bring the sand and grit up pretty good. Look at that color, though, eh? You gotta love walnut. Okay, so that's the one for sanding. Now we're gonna do the microfine because this is a really, really nice piece of walnut. So, like to see this one done up good. Cool part about this stuff is you only need paper towel to put it on. You don't put it on with anything fancy or whatnot, just these. Or just paper towel. All right, now the finish goes on. And so I'm going to use the Bumblechoot's tongue oil for this. That's what we're going to use for our finish. Just because it's a really nice finish. So why not, right? Bumbleshoots. So check this stuff out if you haven't already. I can almost see a color reflection because of how shiny this is. Crazy. Actually, on the outside, I can see a shiny reflection, a color reflection. Now, it won't stay like that. But whoop. All right. See a shine on that? And that is a polished up shine. Look at that. You can kind of see it like glistening a little bit in the light. All right, let's get that out. Let's get that out and get the bottom done. I'm going to move this back up here. What's up, y'all? All right. Just got to put some oil on the underside. Man, this is beautiful. I love walnut. Still, hands down, one of my favorites. Okay. Check this out. Look at that. Like it's got a lot of, that's the underneath. So it's got a lot of nice character to it. But look, almost like there was part of a burl there right here or something. It was beautiful. So, anyways. Stefan, how are you? Yeah, so that is it. This is the dried finish. Like it's crazy how shiny this is. But turned out really nice. Anyways, that's going to be about it for me today, everybody. We did some of the bottle stoppers, attempted a cherry bowl, and did a walnut one. Still pretty sweet. Love these things. So much fun to do. Appreciate all of you hanging out. Oh, message him again. Oh, to get some walnut. oh, bumble shoots. Yes, 100%. Yes, definitely have to message Eric again. Awesome guy, but this is an amazing finish. And this is that tongue oil with beeswax. So it's just called wood finish, right? Some nice stuff. But I'm gonna head out of here today for now, everyone. Been on here. I don't even know how long it's been, but been on here a little while. But I'm gonna hop out. Like the video if you haven't yet. Appreciate it. Subscribe to the channel. Grab a membership if you want to help the channel out. Entirely up to you. But appreciate all of you being in here. Really do. Hope you enjoy the rest of your Sunday. And I'm out. Till next time. Have fun.